Do you really think the phone in your hand is harmless? What if every swipe, every notification, every late-night scroll is quietly cooking your brain right now? This isn't science fiction. This is happening inside your skull, proven by terrifying brain scans that look like horror movie special effects. Today, we're exposing 8 secret ways your smartphone is slowly destroying your brain from the inside out. Get ready, because after this, you'll never look at your phone the same way again. Number 1. Electromagnetic radiation piercing straight through your skull every single second. Your phone never stops emitting radio frequency waves to stay connected to cell towers and Wi-Fi. These are non-ionizing, yes, but powerful enough to heat brain tissue at a microscopic level. The landmark 2011 National Institutes of Health study showed just 50 minutes of phone use increased glucose metabolism in the brain region closest to the antenna by 7%. Translation: your brain literally lights up and burns extra energy the moment you hold that thing to your ear. PT scans from the study look like someone turned on a microwave inside your head. And that's from one call. Now multiply that by thousands of minutes a month. Number 2. Blue light burning holes in your retina and melting your sleep circuits. The LED screen blasts high-energy blue light directly into your eyes at point-blank range. This exact wavelength suppresses melatonin production by up to 71% when you use your phone after sunset. Your brain thinks it's noon at 2 a.m. Over time, this chronic melatonin starvation rewires the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the master clock in your hypothalamus. fMRI scans of chronic phone users at night show this region literally shrinking and misfiring. Result: permanent insomnia, mood crashes, and memory that feels like Swiss cheese. Number 3. The endless dopamine loop that hijacks the same circuits cocaine targets. Every like, every match, every red notification is engineered to trigger a micro-hit of dopamine in the nucleus accumbens. Brain scans of heavy phone users look almost identical to scans of gambling and drug addicts. The ventral striatum lights up like a Christmas tree, then crashes hard when the phone is taken away. Studies from King's College London found teenagers who use phones more than 4 hours a day show thinned prefrontal cortex, the exact same damage seen in early-stage addiction disorders. Your phone isn't a tool anymore. It's a slot machine that lives in your pocket. Number 4. Phantom vibration syndrome is your brain rewiring itself to hallucinate. Up to 89% of heavy users feel their phone vibrating when it isn't. EEG scans reveal the somatosensory cortex now misfires randomly, expecting touch that never comes. Your brain has literally learned to invent fake signals because it's so desperate for the next hit. This is the same mechanism that causes amputees to feel phantom limbs, except you did it to yourself with an iPhone. Number 5. Chronic neck tilt is crushing blood flow to your brain. Text neck isn't just bad posture. Dropping your head 60 degrees puts 60 pounds of force on your cervical spine. MRI studies show this compresses the vertebral arteries, reducing blood flow to the brainstem by up to 30%. Less oxygen, less glucose, slower thinking, and brain fog that never lifts. Some researchers now link long-term text neck to early-onset dementia patterns. Number 6. Social media comparison is shrinking your hippocampus and growing your amygdala. Constant exposure to curated lives triggers chronic social threat response. fMRI research from UCLA shows the more time spent on Instagram, the smaller the hippocampus becomes, the exact region responsible for memory and learning. At the same time, the amygdala, your fear and anxiety center, grows larger and hyperactive. Your brain is literally morphing into an anxious, forgetful mess. Because Karen from high school looks happier than you. Number 7. RF radiation might be cracking your blood-brain barrier. The blood-brain barrier is the fortress that keeps toxins out of your brain. Multiple studies, including the $30 million U.S. National Toxicology Program, found high exposure to cell phone radiation caused schwannomas and gliomas in rats, rare brain cancers at levels considered safe for humans. Even scarier, Swedish researcher Lennart Hardell found people who started using cell phones heavily as teenagers have 4 to 8 times higher risk of brain cancer on the side they hold the phone. Brain scans of long-term heavy users show microbleeds and abnormal white matter lesions that weren't there a decade ago. Number 8. Your phone is giving you digital dementia long before old age. Heavy smartphone users over 50 now show the same memory and cognitive decline patterns previously seen only in 70 and 80-year-olds. Oxford University researchers found excessive screen time accelerates brain atrophy in the temporal lobe by up to 15%. Real patient scans look identical to early Alzheimer's, except these people are 35. Doctors are now calling it digital dementia, and it's completely reversible if you stop now. So there you have it, 8 invisible ways your phone is cooking your brain right this second. The radiation heating your cells, the blue light frying your sleep, the dopamine loops turning you into an addict, the posture strangling your blood flow, and the comparison killing your memory. Every ping, every scroll, every just one more video is another turn of the dial on the slow cooker that is your smartphone. But here's the most terrifying part of all. Even after seeing the brain scans, even after knowing the science, most people will finish this video, close the tab, and immediately pick up their phone again. Will you? The science is undeniable now. Thousands of peer-reviewed studies, millions of brain scans, billions of dollars in research. And yet, the average person touches their phone 2,117 times a day. That's once every 23 seconds you're awake. Your brain never gets a moment of peace. It's like living next to a construction site that never shuts down. Neurons that should be resting, repairing, consolidating memories are instead stuck in permanent fight or flight because of tiny red dots. Let's go deeper into the scariest one, the blood-brain barrier damage. Most people think non-ionizing means safe. Wrong. In 2018, the Ramazzini Institute in Italy exposed rats to the exact same radiofrequency levels the FCC says are safe for humans. Result? The same rare heart and brain cancers the National Toxicology Program found. Even at 1/50th the legal limit, male rats developed malignant schwannomas of the heart. Female rats showed increased glioma rates. The control group, 0 cancers, 0. And these were lifetime exposures, just like yours. Now look at human data. Dr. Lennart Hardell's 25-year study is chilling. People who started using cell phones before age 20 and used them heavily for over 25 years had a 790% increased risk of ipsilateral glioma. That's almost 8 times higher chance of a deadly brain tumor on the exact side they held the phone. And the tumors aren't polite. They're grade IV glioblastomas, the same kind that killed Beau Biden and John McCain. Average survival, 12 to 15 months. And guess what? These tumors are exploding in young people now. Doctors used to see 1 or 2 cases a year in people under 30. Now they see them weekly, but the phone companies don't want you to know this. They funded their own studies, of course, and declared everything inconclusive. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization classified radiofrequency radiation as a Class 2B possible carcinogen back in 2011. Same category as lead and DDT, and that was before the NTP and Ramazzini bombshells. Many scientists now say it should be Class 1, known human carcinogen, just like asbestos and cigarettes. But good luck getting that changed when the industry makes $1.7 trillion a year. And it's not just cancer. Look at the fertility data. Men who keep phones in their front pocket have sperm counts drop up to 30%. Sperm motility crashes. DNA fragmentation skyrockets. One Turkish study put phones in talk mode under cages of rats for 1 hour a day. After 30 days, the rats' testicles looked like they'd been microwaved, literally shrunken and scarred. Now imagine what 15 years of front pocket carry is doing to human males. No wonder sperm counts in Western countries have fallen 59% since 1973. Women aren't safe either. Keeping a phone in a bra has been linked to bizarre multifocal breast cancers in young women with no family history. 4 documented cases of women under 40 developing tumors exactly where their phone pressed against the breast for years. The tumors formed perfect rectangular patterns with antenna-like lines. Pathologists were stunned. They'd never seen cancer grow like that. But the brain damage isn't just slow and invisible, it's accelerating. Children born after 2010 are the first generation raised entirely on screens. Their brains are literally developing differently. A 2023 study from the University of Montreal scanned 4,000 9 and 10-year-olds, kids who used screens more than 7 hours a day, showed premature thinning of the cerebral cortex. That's the same pattern seen in early dementia. Except these are children. Their brains should be thickening, not wasting away. And the addiction, it's worse than we thought. Researchers at the University of Michigan took college students and locked their phones away for just 24 hours. Half the students showed physical withdrawal symptoms: anxiety, elevated heart rate, sweating, panic attacks. Some begged to get their phones back. One girl cried for 6 hours straight. This is heroin-level dependency, except heroin is illegal. Your phone is subsidized. The blue light damage is even more insidious. It doesn't just wreck sleep, it directly kills retinal cells. Macular degeneration used to be an old person disease. Now ophthalmologists are seeing it in 20-year-olds who doom-scroll TikTok at night. The blue light penetrates all the way to the retina and triggers oxidative stress. The cells literally commit suicide, and once they're gone forever. You're going blind faster every time you check Instagram in the dark. And the final nail in the coffin? 5G. They told you it was just faster internet. They forgot to mention the millimeter waves penetrate skin and eyes even more efficiently. They forgot to mention base stations every 300 feet, bathing cities in pulsed radiation 24/7. They forgot to mention the 2019 Swiss study that found 5G frequencies cause intense heating in the cornea and lens of the eye. Your eyes literally cook first, and the brain is next. So what can you do? Because here's the truth, you're not going to throw your phone away. Nobody does, but you can fight back. Use speakerphone, use wired earbuds. Never hold the phone to your head. Keep it out of your pocket. Turn it on airplane mode at night. Use blue light blocking glasses after sunset. Set app limits. Delete Instagram. Take 1 day off a week. Your brain will thank you. Your future self might actually live long enough to have one. Because right now, as you're watching this on your phone, the radiation is pulsing, the blue light is burning, the dopamine loop is tightening, and your brain is cooking, one scroll at a time. The question isn't whether your phone is harming you. The evidence is overwhelming. The question is, how much of your mind are you willing to sacrifice before you finally put it down?